Alright. Sorry it took so long, everyone. Hello, how is everybody doing? Let me just flip a few things. I had not gotten everything set up yet, so let me just do that now. Yeah, we're going to be working on the field guide today, trying to get any Digimon we're missing in the original playthrough before we... Because I do want to eventually roll it over to a New Game Plus. And in order to do that, I need to get I want to get all the Digimon first. What in the how what did I just Okay, I tried moving a tab and I've now combined said tabs. What in the Sam shenanigan? How do I split these? What? Okay, never mind. Apparently you can uh I didn't know you could do this with Chrome, and I guess maybe this is a Windows 10 function? Or not a Windows 10, a Windows 11 function? I have it split view right now. So, yeah. Uh, Let me get the game up. I was trying to get a few things situated, but okay, apparently today is just the day of showing me new things. Okay, so, Digimon Storytime Stranger. Let me grab my controller. Okay. So we could do New Game Plus, but I want to work on the. There is a bunch of Digimon I want to work on getting. Alright, game. Come on. And I do believe there's. Yeah, there is also technically fighting the Royal Knights, fighting the Olympus 12. So there is some other stuff we could do. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to work on the field guide today. So for anyone that doesn't know, the field guide is just, as I call it, a Digipedia or a Digidex. Everything, every Digimon you ever have or have transformed into. So, ones we're missing. Platinum Sukamon, Raremon, and Gold Gargemon from the champion levels. So let's see if we've got any of these in conversion stages, because if we have them in conversion stages, this will make it a bit easier. Alright, doesn't look like it. Solarmon can help with this, because Solarmon is... Now, there are a few other Digimon I'm going to want to get, because, like I said, I was still working towards getting a Grace Novamon for the party, but I never got it. That's Solarmon. Awesome. Alright. Gold Gargemon. Done. Looks like it has something else it can go into, so we'll let it slowly work its way towards that. I also want to get all of the Olympus 12 Digimon, just to have them before New Game Plus, so let me get a list together, because I'm wanting one of each of the Royal Knights, one of each of the... Okay, so we're going to want the Royal Knights, one of each, so I need... Let's see. Alphamon or Ryukin. Omnimon. Magnamon, which I've already got. So I can put a check mark beside him. Ulforce Vidramon. Okay, All Force Vidramon. I'm trying to think. We can actually look, because we've fought quite a few of them. We can look in the Mega section and see. I also want all of the 7, the Sin Digimon, the 7 deadly Digimon, is what 7 deadly Sin Digis. So those, I know there's Belphemon Rage Mode. We're working on it. Beelzemon Blast Mode, which we already got. Lucemon Satan Mode, which we already have. We don't need Titamon Skullbalukimon. I do also want the burst modes, so I need to write those down too. Examon, I don't think I have him, but I think I have what is needed to make him. We also do need, I do want Susanomon, which I do have. Let's see, Omnimon, I'm gonna put Imperial Dramon Paladin mode at the end of the Royal Knights because he is a Royal Knight. Craniumon, I don't think I have Craniumon anymore, but I can double check. Let's see. Oh, there's Lilithmon. I don't remember if I still have that. Leviamon. I'm trying to write all these down as I look at them. Barbamon is part of the 7. Creepymon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's the 7 deadly Digi. Gallantmon Crimson mode. I went back to looking at Royal Knights again. Why am I trying to... I'm trying to remember who all's in the Royal Knights. I can just go look at the Royal Knights. Time Jump. Central Town present day. Same with the Olympus 13. I don't know. They're the Olympus 13. I'm going to say 13 because I'm including Plutomon in that. Well, I have Zombie Plutomon, so I'm going to count that. Let's see. I'm going to put a little bit of space just to... Susanomon. Grace Novamon's going to go underneath the Olympus Digimon. Yeah, so we're working on the field guide, but also getting me certain Digimon that I want. Okay, top of Central Tower. Shine Greymon, Burst Mode. The Burst Modes are going to be the ones that... the Burst Modes are going to be from the Digimon that I have, like, named. So, Rosemon Burst Mode. Ravemon Burst Mode. I think I already have Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode. Yeah, I already have BM for him because I can see him. Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode. Go ahead and check him off. Alright, so... Oh, I already have Alphamon, but not Oryukin, so... let's go up here and look at the Knights. So there's... Genkumon... Jessmon... Like I said, Craniumon... Magnamon, Alphamon... Ulforce Vidramon, Gallantmon... Is that Kentaurusmon or Slightmon? I think it's Kentaurusmon. Kentarusmon, Dynasmon, and Lord, I believe, they don't use Crusadermon. I do believe it's Lord Knightmon. So, oh, and Leopardmon. Forgot about Leopardmon. So, and then of the Olympus Digimon, let's see, there's, I want a unique Dianamon and Apollomon, which I've already got both of them. Grace Novamon. Oh, I forgot to put it with the Royal Knights, so I'll put it above Susanomon. Imperial Dramon. Paladin mode, which I've already got. And I have Susanomon, so I'm going to go ahead and check him off. Grace Novamon. Mervamon. I actually have to... Okay, again, I have the ability to go check. I don't know why I'm trying to think through this. I'm trying to think. Were they... Enter. So... This is a weird trying to remember where they were at. Zombie Plutomon is on this list, and I already have Zombie Plutomon, so that's one good thing. Okay, so turn, go out, time jump to Shinjuku, present day. Because this one, I remember this portal, it wasn't... it wasn't the one here. So, it was in a different alley. I think it was in the Akihabara alley? Or the Akihabara alley? Okay, so go over this way to Akihabara. Okay, into Akihabara. Yeah, I want to say it's that one over there is where it's at. That has all the Olympus Digimon. It's been a couple days since I played, so my brain's trying to remember. Alright, let's enter. And this should be where the Olympus Digimon are. Yes, okay. So there's those. Jupitermon. I do want to keep, by extension, a separate Aegiacusmon dark mode. And I did want Chronomon destroy mode. And I need holy mode of that too. Which I need to get another Chronomon basically for that. Okay, so Jupitermon, Apollomon, Volcanusmon, Venusmon, Marukimon, Bacchusmon in his special mode. Hi, Sarasmon. Sarasmon is in medium, so I'm already gonna just count that. Marsmon, Neptunemon, and Junomon. Junomon, I want Hysteric. Alright, so now let's go through what I have already in my Digimon. So I've already got, like I said, Paladin mode. I've got my Blast mode, my two uniques. Sarasmon medium, Aegiacusmon dark. I put it as DM, but yeah. Takato will go into Crimson mode just because it did in this show. Lucamon Satan mode. Susanomons checked off. Ulforce Vidramon, Magnamon, Takuya and Koji, which I wanted them anyways. Lanamon I wanted. I already know I have one of each of the armors, and I have Tyrant Kabuterimon. That's going towards Kentaurusmon. That's going towards that. I'm not getting Wargreymon Black. I will bring them into the party to get that in my field guide, but I will not, which I don't think I have yet, so I'll go ahead and do that. I have these two. Kazu. Okay, so Mimi, Chronomon DM. He needs to go up to burst mode. They still need to put ruin mode back in the game. Just saying. I have a Slayer Dramon and a Break Dramon. I need to look at what they need to go into the next form. Goramon. Okay. So I have the Alphamon, I just don't have... Oh, I do have Marsmon. Okay, so I have Marsmon. Let me go ahead and mark Marsmon off my list. And I have Titamon. I should put Titamon with the Olympus Digimon. I'm not going to count him, like, his special. So, we are going to have to... There's a lot more Digimon I want. These two are going towards Grace Novamon. I already know that. So, Oryuken Alphamon. The easy way to go for that would be to work up a Ryudamon. So that comes from Sunomon. But I've also been using Sunomon a lot, so maybe Coelamon, Greymon, Monochromon, Repamon. Okay, one of the... Let's see if I've got one of its Digivolutions. Convert. Ah, I got Coelamon. Perfect. I can de-Digivolve it back down into Ryudamon. And now Ryudamon into Ginryumon. And then I can work into Hishyaryumon next. Now, I do want an actual Alphamon Oryuken, so certain properties I'm going to have to work towards. It's the same as these two... Where are they? This Flaremon and this Lekasmon. I need to get their properties right to go into Grace Novamon. I don't think there's any of these that I want to Digivolve just yet. Yeah, see, Aegiacusmon Dark can go into Chronomon Destroy mode, but I've already got a Destroy mode, so I want to keep the Dark. And I want him to go into whatever that is, just so I can see it. So that we're working up multiple Digimon. Do I have a Hackamon or know how to get a Hack/Huckmon? Because it's Huckmon, okay. Niaromon, okay. Because he needs to go into Bao Huckmon up towards Jesmon. So, Gatomon, Growlmon. I don't think I've fought any of these champions that much. So, I might just have to go for Niaromon and just wing it. Oh man, I really don't think I've... Well, there's Rise Greymon. I could do de-Digivolving. Massive amount of de-Digivolving. Yeah, you know what? Rise Greymon being the work for that one. Alright, Digivolve. Where's that Rise Greymon? Oh, you thought... Oh, I could go straight into... You know what? I go straight into Bao Huckmon. but we're not going to. We're going to go down to Geogray, from Geogray into Huckmon, and then, unless he can Digivolve, he can immediately Digivolve. Okay. Bow Huckmon, Savior Huckmon. Well, there's Jessmon. That's fun. I think that also made it to where Sora can go straight into Phoenixmon, and I will not feel bad. Awesome. Alright, so there's Jessmon. I honestly intended to, you know, work up some more Digimon, but, okay, we should get an Agumon and a Gabumon. See, the problem is I have to, like, think this through each time I look at these Digimon. Okay. Field Guide. What goes into Sunomon? Punimon. And Bodemon goes into Koromon. So... do I have a Punimon? Do I have Punimon? No, I don't. Crap, and I don't have Niaromon, which is the other... I think the other thing that Punimon goes into. Because I think it's like... They're two of my most widely used. I could go ahead and start working up the Agumon line for it, but I don't want to until I have both available to go up. Alright. First off, leaving so that we could go fight something. Alright. We are going to have to, over time, work to work my way towards certain Digimon that I want. First off, we're going to work towards... I'm working towards Alphamon Oryuken with the Ryudamon. I should go ahead and check... not Convert, Digivolve. Where is he? Alphamon. Alphamon needs to be friendly. Okay, I'm gonna get into one of the ones that I can, the Digifarms I can use. Also, people have mentioned the pay-to-win aspect of having these three. I do not care in the slightest. Okay, so... let me just find those two again. There's those two, which is good to know that they're right there. Where is this Alphamon? There he is. Alright, let's throw... well... I did not intend that. I did not intend to just immediately oh, come on! Well, at least I know that I can go up here and just start washing the... I can start beating up the Prince Mamimon quick if I want money. Okay. So I gotta go to the EXP one then. Because the EXP one will... it should, with the Metal Edamon, no matter what... Alright. Run in. I already know the Platinum Sukamon are probably one-shots. Oh, thank you. Alright, we're gonna ignore... oh, wow. Okay, 2 times speed. Alright. Transcendent Sword from Omnimon Zwart. We'll go ahead and hit him with a Death Slinger. Sir. Supreme Cannon. Okay, so that helps us with seeing that Digimon. Alright. Now I can't guarantee that Alphamon. Alright, I'm gonna switch out Justimon for Alphamon just to make this easier.
Much appreciated.
Okay, so Alphamon's not been in the team, or he's not, right. Okay, so we need three more battles actually. Right. If we want to make us faster, we do 5 times speed. Alright. Actually, Alphamon wasn't in there the first time, so we need 4 full battles. So this is 3, or this is 2. And the courage points will help with later, probably just leveling. Believe we're up to, this is the 3rd battle. 4th battle. With Alphamon on the team. So, we need to get him to a specific thing, so this is where I'm going to use this as a... because automatic kills do not count. So doing this actually helps a bunch. Set up, switch Alphamon over into the party. Where's he at?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Everyone.
Do these not count because they're... oh, do these not count because they don't get XP? I think these don't count because we're in an outer dungeon and they don't get XP here. Okay, so where to go, where to go, where to go? I'm trying to think of which dimension which area has the strongest Digimon that are not likely to get, you know, murked immediately. Because we're not... Guardian Palace present day, we're not allowed back into the fight areas, which is annoying now. Because that was one of the later ones. That was actually the last one. So, I have to go second to last, so that's the Cosmic Terminal. I think the best shot would be the Penguinmon or the Mud Frigimon. Looking at all of these, we're set to the fire side, so we'll flip it to go to ice. And we'll go deal with the Penguinmon, because the Penguinmon will just run into you. The Mud Frigimon also roll into you, but honestly, I don't know why. It feels more satisfactory to me to just get the Penguinmon. Okay, so this will also let us level Gold Guardiamon towards this, whatever it is. This Lekismon towards getting it to be a Cressamon. Flaremon towards Apollomon. This Ginryumon towards Hisuiarumon. Oh, Scorpiomon's already going towards Volcanusmon. Sweet. Alright, that's a done deal then. It also helps us with certain burst modes. But yeah. If I have to, I'll start working on trainings. I just don't rightly want to do trainings right now. Alright. Wait, who wants to Digivolve now? Oh, Ginryumon already has a Ginryumon can already go into Hisuiarumon. Okay. He might already be able to get into, like, one battle might be able to get him into Oriyumon as well. And then we gotta put him in the party. Alright, so that's 2 fights so far with Alphamon in the party. Three.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there wasn't another Digimon this way. Okay. So I gotta remember which way is faster, and I think it's the right, actually.
Do it. Preparations complete.
This is 4.
Very nice.
Alright. So let's switch over Alphamon real quick.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so there's that. So we now have to do the... Alright. Okay, so he needs to be friendly, so we need... Okay, I won't stare. Wait, he changed to compassionate? Okay, so I think we need to use... That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We can run him... We can try to get him to go Valor, maybe, and that'll fix it.
There. Ready to load. Yes.
I mean, there
Much appreciated. Everyone.
probably is... Thinking about it, there probably is a Digimon... Or one of the trainings that goes towards... I didn't even think about that. Those trainings... Okay, that's... By the way, that was 2. Or this is 2. I just thought of it. Some of those trainings made you go towards certain... Like, dedicated... They went towards certain... Like, thinking mentalities. So, it is very possible that what we need is to use one of those... to have him go towards friendly. Like, if there's one that's just dedicated to going towards friendly, and then just boosting that, also 3, that's just towards friendly a lot. Alright, 4. Like I said, every 4 battles we'll check him.
Much appreciated.
Okay.
Everyone.
Alphamon, get back over here. Oh, perfect. That's a good thing. Okay. Another 1 or 2 Valors, and we should be able to get him into friendly. Which is what we need anyways, so good. Ah. 1. Yeah. Sometimes that happens where it's just 1.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Alright. go down this ice path. Eee. Hi, Bergermon. Ooh, I can go ahead and get this Vikemon and get 2 right there.
That way.
2.
Ready to launch.
Alright, that's 2. So now we'll go into the next area, which is where the Penguinmon are, and be able to work with them and their Okay, so we can just sit here, wait for... I'm sorry, did you completely miss me? I'm just gonna sit here then.
I'm sorry. Everyone.
Alright, so we hit 2.
Here we go. Ready to launch.
3.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Come on. I was waiting for him.
Here we go. Preparations complete.
And that's 4. So we'll move over here. Alright, where's Alphamon? Alphamon?
I'm sorry.
Alright, you do have a thing. So. Alright, another has changed to friendly. So now, if we look at Alphamon, we just need an Ordayumon that's a Zealous. Which is fine. We're going to go ahead and plop his Yaryumon into the team. Go ahead and lock that Digimon down. And lock that Jessamon. I don't know why. There are so many of them that I don't lock for some reason. Alright. I do want to get a Magnet. I didn't even think about that. The 3... what are they called? The 3 Musketeer Digimon. So Magnakidmon, Gundramon, and Beelstarmon, which I've already got Beelstarmon. I do eventually want a Magnakidmon, but I also wanted an Omni Shoutmon. I wanted one of each of the main kids, like highest forms without fusions included. So yeah. Right. Oh, I could work up Breakdramon and... Okay, Breakdramon needs to be Reckless, and Slayerdramon needs to be Daring. Okay. Let's work up them at the same time. So... look... Where is Breakdramon? Okay, I also need to look for Slayerdramon at the same time, so I'm like, Okay, there's Slayerdramon. Where's Breakdramon? There's Breakdramon. So I will probably have to do 4 new... Alright, fights. But Hisharyumon, we can work him up towards Zealous now. That way when he becomes Ordayumon, he can just go... Alphamon can just go straight into it. So that's 1.
Much appreciated.
Alright, we're gonna get over here, where we're on the slope, so that they can hit me easier.
Everyone, here we go. Ready to launch.
Because they kind of go, like, a bit further apart as they get to where I was just at. 2, by the way. So, like, I should be getting hit
Preparations complete.
by all 3 of them. So this should go faster. So that should... I do believe that's... that one completely went through me. So there is...
Everyone, here we go. Ready to launch.
I do believe this is 3, but I might be wrong. I'll probably... Okay, I'll count this as 3.
Here we go. Ready to
So there is an iframe, though. I noticed. Okay, that's 4. We'll go over here with it now. Now that... And we will switch out all three Digimon in the head team to get these towards what they need to. Alright, so let's look.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
All three of them have, but I gotta remember what they need. So, where's Alphamon? Okay. Oriumon needs to be zealous, not jealous, zealous. And then of these two, daring and reckless. Okay. Okay. Alright, Slayer Dramon. Let's start with you. Honestly, that's not a bad spot from where he's at to go over. Shifting him towards amicability is not terrible. Let's go ahead and save his answer in. Break Dramon, why did you move? Okay, Break Dramon. No, we do not want you. Actually, where do we want his at? Was it reckless or daring? Or no, okay, so no, we do not want him using, okay, load. Alright, Break Dramon. Good lord. Alright, Break Dramon. Oh, well, that's great and all. That's a great sentiment, Break Dramon. It ultimately does not help me. Alright, Break Dramon, come on, buddy. Help me out a bit here with your thing. Okay, his Yaryumon, if I remember correctly, is needing to go towards Zealous, so we need a Valor. And of course the first one he grabs is not what I need. Okay, his Yaryumon, you get one more chance before I go back to talking to Break Dramon. You both would have the same thought process. You've got no brain cells. Oh, thank you. Thank you finally for having a Valor thought in your head. You know what? Okay. His Yaryumon. That's not what I need. Oh, okay. Where'd he go? Okay, there he is. Okay, his Yaryumon. No, it is not the key to victory. The key to victory is being Valor. Stop wanting to know about your enemies. Oh, thank you. Valor. Alright, now we'll switch everybody back. Wait. Alright, now jump over here. Alright.
Here we go. Ready to go.
I know I could probably just leave them in the party and it would be easier, but you know... Alright, that's one.
Here we go.
Yeah, that second Penguinmon's gonna zoom right past me. Alright, that's two. Oh, who's eligible for Digivolution? Hisuiamon. I'm trying to get you to be zealous. The worst part is, I'm trying to get him to be zealous so I can just use the moves and not have to worry about that, but it's already... Okay, we do need a... We did need Duramon for that. I will say that. We did need Duramon, so I'm not gonna fault Gold Garderbron for that one. I actually did need a Duramon, and it can go into War Greymon, which would make going to that other Digimon a lot easier. Okay. Is there anybody else here that has an evolution right now? You still need to go into Jumbo Gambimon. Oh, thank you, finally. That's Metal Mamimon. Oh, we could put him back into Platinum Sukamon, but I'm not going to. This was my Blintmon. And he's going to go back into Master Blintmon. Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. Yoshino needs to go into Rosemon. Mimi is not going into Burst Mode. Phoenixmon for Sora, which is good. Oh yeah, I also need Chaosmon, because I just want to have one. But, I mean, that one can stay off to the side for all I care. Yeah, I know, I already have Kintaro. I can go into Kintarasmon, but I want the SPI. That SPI I'm probably going to have to train up for. Even at level 68 maximum, I do believe that is... That is not Oryu mode. I thought that was Oryumon. What is that Digimon? What is this thing? Oh, that might be Varaduramon. Oh, that might be Varaduramon. I completely forgot about Varaduramon, because that's going to be one of the things needed for, yeah, Chaosmon. Well, Varaduramon slash Baldermon. How many fights did we do before? I think it was 2. We'll count it as, we'll say 1 and then just do 3 more. So this is 2. 3. Ugh. 4. It makes it easier. If I forget numbers, I just start recounting. Okay, so... Before we even check them, because I guarantee since I forgot.
I'm sorry. Everyone.
Alright. This is why I hate this stupid system.
Much appreciated. Everyone.
There probably is a faster way to do this with the training
Much
methods.
appreciated. Everyone.
Oh, man. Okay. I may go check the training areas.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, no, okay. We're gonna do 1 load, and we're gonna go check the training areas. We're gonna go check the ones that I have. Okay, so I need to ignore them, go back here. We're gonna go to Bergermon, go back to the entrance and go into the in-between theater that way. Hey Bergermon, help me with this. Thank you, Bergermon. Though, would have preferred you have gotten me all the way back, but, you know. Because now I'm dodging Digis. Okay. But yeah, we're going towards Alphamon, Oryukin. I'm fine with him being a Master Blimp. Oh yeah, Master Blimpmon has 2 Megas anyways that I need to check. I don't know what they are. One of them, I forgot, to get Chaosmon I do need a Boncho-Leomon and a Darkdramon, I do believe. So that's going to be neither here nor there. Okay. So, actually, wait, could I have checked them here? Do I have... I still haven't put up the heroic statue Nanimon. Yes, here it is. Heart and Compassion. Understanding and Affection. Okay, I need to go get the rest of these training sets. Hold on. Time Jump. Central Town present day. Technically I could have went to Central Town in the past or present day and it would have worked. Actually, I should have just went to present. If I'd have went to the past, I think I would have came out by Blimpmon. No? Wait. Where would I have came out? I think I still would have came out right there. I think I always come out right there no matter what. And right, in the past we use the Locomon, so this is actually... Okay, I need a bonfire. Okay, so first let's make a bonfire. Where's the bonfire at? Bonfire, 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 bonfire. Okay. Now that I have a bonfire, make training set beta. Oh, we're also going to need the alphas, so need to make sure I have a second of the alphas as I'm going. I need a generator, okay. Well, I know I can make a generator because I've already made one. If I'm missing any materials, that's going to be an issue. Okay, so attack boosts. I need a snowman, okay. Where is snowman? I probably should have checked each of them and just went and grabbed everything all at once, but no thank you. Okay, punching bag beta. Robot, okay. Robot. Okay, robot. Club B. Classroom B needs a bench. Okay, where is the bench? Bench. Alright, tea room, reservoir, treadmill, merry-go-round. Okay. So I just decided to check both of them. Reservoir, merry-go-round. Treadmill beta. Okay. Now let me read the descriptions on these again. Heart and companionship. Heart and companionship. Does that mean towards... Well, no, you can't say amicability and companionship because those are two... Wait, no. You can't say... Wait, what? Heart and companionship. Hold on. Hold on. Heart and companionship. Oh, okay, so... Okay, I see the 4 now. understanding, affection, heart, companionship. So I need to write this down because this is going to confuse me. So if something says it does heart and companionship, if I can spell, it is a amicability one. Okay, it's amicability. So if something says affection, I don't know which wording it's going to do, but I'm going to go with affection and heart. It's a valor. If it says affection and understanding, I'm going with, I should have just went with, I don't know what it means. Affection and understanding. That is a philanthropy one. Philanthropy. And then understanding and companionship is wisdom. Okay, so this helps me to understand the 4. So now if I use, say if I go back and do the training now, if I drop those 3 Digimon in, I need them all to be on stuff that gives them affection and heart. It's also going to be weird because, like, I'm not the best at this, I'll say. What we need is just items that can, you know, take away the guesswork. But I honestly don't think we're ever going to get items that just take away the guesswork in this. It would be... So, that was one of the things Time Stranger did, was take away the guesswork with an item. This one seems to be trying to have you figure these out more. But my problem is... Okay, so... Alright. Oryumon is getting just... Yeah, we're dropping them to 1 each. Okay, so Oryumon, he needs to go towards... I have forgotten already. I believe it's Zealous. So he needs more affection and heart training. Okay. Okay, certain ones also only do certain... Okay, wait a minute. So the HP boosts only do heart, whereas the SP boosts only do understanding, sending you towards the left. So there are certain ones that also just do 1 of each. Okay, so attack does heart and affection, which goes up and right. Defense does heart and companionship, which goes down and right. Int goes under... Okay, so int is the wisdom. SPI is the philanthropy. Speed is amicability. Wait, speed is amicability? I thought we already had an amicability one, which was defense. Heart and companion. Yeah. So why is speed also a... Oh, it shows... Ooh, it shows how far it goes. Okay. So, like, it'll go really far. Or it's saying that it'll push it... Maybe? I'm not sure. Okay. So, we don't have anything that just does affection. We have 2 that either just... Okay, so the way we want to do this, then, is to push him as far up as possible towards... into Brave. And then once we're at Brave, we can start doing SPs to get him back into Zealous. So, quick complete training. Okay, so we got him into Daring. Alright, and then we go do another one. Quick complete. This is why I get all the money, so that I can just do quick completes. Alright, he's in Brave. Now we do Boombox 1, or Boombox 2, which puts him... Okay, so another one, and that should put him into Zealous. Okay. Now we can take him out. Move Digimon. Okay, I can't put him into my reserve member to help this. Actually, I don't need him to be, because he's going to Digivolve. But I want to put him in the team so I can have them use their moves by DNA Digivolving first. Oh, I need one of those two back so that I can check them. Set up, put you and you back up here. I'll get my main team back together here shortly. So the main team is Ko, Seo, Mako, what was my Justimon called? Rio, Imperial Dramon Paladin mode, Imperial Paladin mode, and then the final Digimon was what was my final Digimon in my team? Armageddon. Had to think. Okay, so now let me go. Yes, I know I confused them. I'm not going to yet. Where are they? The problem now is because they've actually been in my team, they've gotten levels. Okay, Slayer Dramon. Okay, so to help with this, Slayer Dramon needs to be at Daring. Break Dramon needs to be at Reckless. Alright, there. So now I can put him back after I go to an outer dungeon and go ahead and yeah, we're going ahead and doing this right after I got these two. Oh, shoot. Alright, we're gonna turn the speed down. Ultimate Oryuken.
Here goes! Ultimate Oryuken!
Alright. We've already hit him with one. Alright. Now this version's Soul Digitalization.
Soul Digitalization!
Oh, basically the same thing. Okay, I want to see their other move, the other moves of those two. Okay, so we know his two, so we'll just go ahead.
Soul Digitalization!
Which apparently he has this for both forms. Okay. Isuryogen, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this guy so that I can, because Alphamon's gonna need to get off the team now. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and try to grab back the team members, since I now know how I can do this without needing to do all that random crap that I was doing. Where is Armageddon? There's Armageddon. There you are, buddy. Alright, let's go down here. We'll heal up the party. Alright, Digivolve. Go to Alphamon. Fuse with the Oryumon in the box. We now have Alphamon Oryuken. There we go. So that's another of the Olympus Digimon. Or not the Olympus, the Royal Knights. Good lord. This game is all about the Olympus, so the fact that I am stuck on them in my head, I'm not surprised. Also, because the Royal Knights can be in the story, the seven deadly sin version of Digimon are actively in the story, and the Olympus 12 are in the story. I don't think when they eventually do a comic putting giving whichever Yuki, which I still say Dan Yuki is the main one that actually is out there in the field. When they give him his partners, the Demidevimon, the Patamon, and the Gomamon, and have them digivolve in a comic or a manga or something, I do not think, now that I've seen Enbarmon, I don't think he's going to go up through that, which kind of annoys me. Gomamon could still go up to Vikemon like usual. Honestly, actually, because I want to do speculation, so let's do some speculation. So we'll start with Gomamon. Gomamon, I would prefer them do something different, but it's probably going to go Ikakumon. It might go into Skull Seedramon, being that it's, well, no, Skull Seedramon is shown as an enemy Digimon, so they'll probably not do that. They'll probably just do the basic up through either Vikemon, or they will hit Plesiomon with this one. So that could be... That's the divergence point, whether you do Plesiomon or Vikemon for the end. Honestly, I could see them just making Patamon go into Pegasusmon and just end it there. Or they could do Angemon, Magna Angemon, and I would honestly hope, I know we fight so many Clavis we run from so many Clavis Angemon, but I would want Clavis or slash Angemon as instead of Seraphimon or Goldramon. Just my 2 cents on that one. As for Demidevimon, I would like to see it go into Ice Devimon, but it's more likely going to go into Devimon or Bakemon. And if it goes into Devimon, it could go into Astamon, and then from there into Venomyotismon. If it goes Devimon, though, it's probably going to go into Myotismon. And then I think this is Malomyotismon here. They might do it instead of Venom for once. So, could go with that. Alright, back to the Digifarm. So, back to getting Examon. Okay, so, interact. these two numbskulls. Alright, numbskull. Training. Let's look at your personality. You need to go into Reckless, which means I need you to go up and to the left. So I need to Philanthropy your rear. Okay, so we need to use the tea rooms on you. Alright. He went into Daring, which is fine. Actually, that's better than I could have hoped for, because now I just need to push him over to Reckless. So that's just using the boombox a couple times. One time. Alright. Break Dramon's done. Slayer Dramon. Alright. So Break Dramon's done with his Reckless. You need to go into Daring. Okay, easiest way is going to be Punching Bag. Because this could put you straight into... Okay. It didn't, but it's liable to do it on the second one. If it goes straight into... Whew! I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Daring. Take him out. Alright. Alright, now which one do I want to actually go into it? He has a talent of 100. He has a talent of 60. We're using Slayer Dramon. And that is Examon done. Okay, so we have Examon done. Just go ahead and take everything out of his thing. Go ahead and take acceleration and attack field out of you. Nightmare 2 off of you. Guard charge. There are so many of these. You have ones, and I don't know why. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's so many of these that have like 4 moves. I'm not going to go through all of them and just take any moves that I don't think they should have. But yeah. Okay, so next one would be Omnimon usually, but I still don't have... I don't actively have everything for him. So I think I'm actually going to work... Where's Yoshino? She's 1290 attack. Okay, you know what? We're gonna use courage points because I have way too many of these things. That shows she would have waited until level 60 before she could digivolve into Rosemon. Yep, we're not doing that. Alright. Int 3170 and SPI of 2700. Okay, the SPI might be the issue, but I'm also just going to go down here. Yoshino? Okay. Actually, she might already have it right there. She does. Okay. And there is Rosemon, a burst mode. Alright, that's 2 burst modes. Gravemon. Okay, so Chromon, I was trying to get to go into something else first. So I should. Where is. If I'm not blind. Spell boost, Nightmare 2, no. See, the problem is I have no idea what he was needing, so I just did that just to see. Okay. I was right that it was Valdermon, or Varaduramon. I am not leaving him as that. Back down. Into Ravemon. Okay. That I can work with. I can work with that. Okay, your SPI is like 600 off. We're throwing you in a box and training you up. I'm not dealing with trying to get... Okay, move Digimon. Where's Kentaro? Or where's Chirinmon? There you are. Move. You're not moving from that spot. Okay. Digimon details. SPI. That's what we needed. This. Do the highest amount without really needing to change anything about the Digimon. I don't remember how much I needed, but considering 10k is very laughable, I'll go all the way until I have him up to 3k SPI. Or higher. Because like I said, I can always... Yes, I know this is me abusing the fact that I bought a DLC. But you know what? I bought a DLC. So, I'm going to abuse it as I want. And yes, I'm going to abuse the crud out of that gold thing. Alright, so Chirinmon is back in. Get, I believe this is known as Crossmon or Eaglemon. I don't remember what they do call this thing, but all I know is we're going back down to Chirinmon. Now we can look at it. Eaglemon. Okay. Now he can go towards Kentarasmon. I'm fine with this. If he was strategic, I could have already just went straight into Kentarasmon, but eh. That's fine. Okay. So we need to set up for another Royal Knight or something. Oh, duh, I forgot. Rage mode. Okay, the attack might be needing some stuff, but the HP might just be able to be from this. Where is... there's sleep mode. Curse barrier. Okay. Oh, I also have attack augment chips, but I'm not going to use those. I'm actually not using the augment chips. Because I don't want to. Okay, so... Oh, 4680 is the HP. Okay, so if... Yeah, if... To get rage mode, we need... 4680 attack. And... Or no, that's HP. 2070 attack. Okay, so we're gonna put sleep mode in the box. I know there's other Digimon that I still need to get in the champion sphere to max out all the champions. But this is me trying to get a few Digimon I want first. Okay, sleep mode. There you are. Training. Okay, so HP. We're gonna need the highest boost to HP amount. That put him already over it. Love it. Okay, next is the attack, which is the punching bag. Is he? Oh wow, he's actually moving with it. Okay, so 2070. Yeah, you. I am glad that I went back and got the beta, or the Bs for the training sets. Having the A's were nice, but getting the B's is... Wait, how much? Hold on, how much? Oh, my attack's already... I was not paying attention. Okay, so... Let the rage flow through you. Belvamon Rage Mode. Gift of Darkness and Lapranthus. Okay, so yeah. Honestly, if they had the same base personality, it'd be easier just to go back and forth now, but... Nah, I'm not doing that again. I am not doing that again. You can stay in Rage Mode for a while. Alright, speed needs to go up by... I could put speed up. Alright, let's put Shine Greymon in there to get his speed up. And I know I didn't even look at Ravemon. I should have. Same with Takado's Crimson mode. I should have, but I forgot. I see certain Digimon and I'm like, oh yeah. Alright, so you need speed. I don't remember how much speed, but we're gonna do enough to get 3K, because I think it was less than 3K that we needed. Okay. Oh right, this Kabuterimon should be ready to go into Chimeramon if I remember correctly. Shine Greymon. Into a burst mode. Like I said, they still need to put Ruin mode back in the games. It's criminal that it's not. You're not up to Chimeramon yet. That's fine. We'll put him back. Honestly, would have thought he would have been up there. I do remember where I had him too, because I had him over the ocean basically. So that he could get the ocean stuff. Alright, so... let me think a minute about Digimon that we need to get. Craniumon. So that one I can actually look at and basically guide my path to it. Okay, so Craniumon's from Andromon. So let me just write this down. So Craniumon from Andromon. Actually, I know Andromon's line. Hagurumon, or Gardromon, and Hagurumon. Yeah, I know this one like the back of my hand at this point then. Okay, convert. Look for one of those 3 Digimon. And if I can't find them... crud. Okay, crud. go back down one more. What does Hagurumon come from? Kapurimon. Okay. I can work with that. Because I have Kapurimon right here. Alright. Kapurimon. Hagurumon. Hagurumon. Garderbomon. 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 Okay, still not. What? Andromon. Okay, now Andromon into Craniumon is where we start having to actually go, you know, fight things. So we'll do that. We still okay. Well, we don't really need to fight anything. A lot of this is just training stats. So, okay. What stats do we need to train? His defense. Okay, so defense 1850 and his SPI 1540. And the same thing could be said about Ravemon. Yes, I'm doing this finally. His speed needs to be 3390. Wow. And where is Gallantmon? There you are. Takato. So Gallantmon needs to have a attack of 2810 and an int of 3170. Okay. Also, we'll go ahead and do that so that we've got that. Yeah. So I am just cheesing the ever-living crud out of this section, but I mean, I should be allowed to. Like I said, I bought the DLC. So I should be allowed to cheese a little bit. Who was the third one I was doing? Ravemon, right. Where is Ravemon on here? Okay, here we go. Interact with Digimon. Andromon first. Training, you need defense first. Alright, you need one more set of defense. And then his defense is good. Now SPI training. Because his SPI needs to go up to... Yep, that's good. Alright, good. Gallantmon, what do you need? You need attack first. Leaving them in one spot is weird, but at the same time it's like, huh, they're kind of stuck here just training. Okay, he needs at least one more. Okay, his attack is up. Now he needs int, so he needs the classroom a bunch. I say a bunch because his... Well, he needs it for at least twice. So, yep, that's over what he needed. Ravemon, you need your speed up. Which is literally the easiest boost ever to get. Oh, and he's already got it. Perfect. Alright, so that's 3 Digivolutions right there. Because Craniumon. Check. Who was the other two? I left you to do that. Okay. Gallantmon Crimson Mode, because I said I'd get him, and I wanted to. Hello, Crimson Mode. It's been a while, buddy. Quilvatus in Invincible... Ooh, Invincible Sword sounds good. Oh, and Ravemon Burst Mode. Ravemon Burst Mode. Ah, yes, the purple wings. Morning Dance and Lightning Thrust. Alright, so that's all the burst modes. I do need to get Chronomon Holy Mode. So we're still... My brain is like, I do need to fight more Digimon just to get levels for other Digimon. But I'm also like, oh yeah, this Duramon, I was just pushing it towards Gray, I was pushing it towards War Greymon. I did not push for a Metal Garurumon though. Gankumon. I do not think I've tried actively getting him before. I do need to... Lilithmon I have, so I have before, same with Marukimon and Junomon. So they're a bit easier to work toward. I need to work towards those champions I'm missing, because I'm missing still 2, which is Platinum Sukamon and Raremon. Okay, the problem is basically thinking about it one way when I should be thinking about it this way. What rook? Oh no! I forgot about having to do the bonds the proper way. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna need an Agumon and a Gabumon. Well, once I send them through the proper way, I could just send them... Yeah, I could just send them up towards their evolutions. Yeah, I could just do that. Okay. I did not think about that. Okay, I need your OG evolution. Okay, so Jeremon. Okay, so Jeremon can be used to get 1. Okay, so Jeremon will help me with that. And then I thought I had a Botamon. Oh, I do. Here it is. Okay. So I'll probably leave Duramon to just do other stuff. Where's that Jeremon? You go back down to Gabumon. Alright. I need him to go into that first. So up to Koromon. Koromon into Agumon. Agumon. Okay, so in order to get the actual bonds, Agumon needs an attack of 3,630, whereas Gabumon probably a speed defense. Okay, I honestly thought it would have been speed, but defense of 2260, which, considering these guys are base Digimon that I just pulled out of the ether. Yeah, this is gonna take me a minute. And a good bit of my money, which I'm not surprised. Alright, interact with Digimon. Punching bag. He needs 36. So this is gonna... Even with the speed ups, this is gonna take a minute. Oh wait. No, feeding them increases their bond. Which helps with other stuff, but in this game, honestly, I've noticed it doesn't stop me from DNA Digivolution. Which I do hate. DNA Digivolution was always supposed to be your friendship with your Digimon. So I always loved the you need 100% of the friendship aspect. Because usually the Digimon you wanted to DNA Digivolve, you would keep in your party for a while. Or you'd get, or considering how many of the friendship items drop in this game, you would have just speed ran, you would have just speed ran that. You would have just been like, haha, I have this. I have my 100% bond pretty early because, honestly, it's easy to speedrun this. Okay, so Agumon is now ready to go into the bond legitimately. Gabumon's just got to do the club. $22.60 is what we need on him. So his is gonna take a minute. I do wish I could just set them to be a certain one that I need, and then just go from there. So like, have it categorized by the different types, I guess, at the top. Since there's only 3. Okay, he is not getting that much defense. His is actually going up the slowest I've seen yet. I mean, I do love that they're trying to get certain skills, I'll say. Okay. And I know I could just do the Chimeramon thing by... Now there is the legitimate Bonds of Friendship Gabumon, which that will immediately go back into a Grumon. We'll do a Were. See, that's the only thing, because the training helps until you de-digivolve them and re-digivolve them. Then all of that goes away. Like, see, his attack was at a 36, or his was above 37, I think. But now that he's went to Mega Plus, it's like, oh yeah, I'll start here. But I'm not going to be where I need to be. Okay, so I guess I could do some just basic training against some of the other stuff to go towards. So I've got an Omnimon working, a Kentaurusmon is working. First thing I'm going to do though is go get some more gold.
Do it. Preparations complete.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes. Well done. Well done.
Okay, because it's... Alright, I see what's going on. Because multiple ride Digimon, it was using Apollomon
Great.
as the basis
Great. Great.
because he was the ride Digimon instead of
Good. Good. Good.
using the strongest Digimon for
Well done.
this.
Well done. Great. Good. Good. Great. Well done. Good. Good. Well done.
Yeah, once you get to this point, it's just... It might be a bit ridiculous to get money.
Well done.
Especially if you have a Beelzemon Blast mode with
Good. Good.
whatever their weakness is.
Well done.
I don't know what I've given him to make this
Great.
the most effective I could ever wish.
Good. Good.
Yeah, I think 3 million... Actually, no, let's get an even 4. So,
Good. Good.
well, not a full even 4, but
Good. Good.
as even as we can get.
Good. Good.
Yeah, that works. 4 mil. But yeah, now, like, if you notice the Digimon I have that are level 99 in the party, or well, that are working towards level 99, I can train all of them up to 9,999 stats and not care. Am I going to? Not until they hit level 99. See, like, Imperial Dramon Paladin mode can't go into 99, and it makes me kind of annoyed because he's at 42, but I don't have any more talent boosters. I don't think. I don't have any more talent boosters, so that's the issue on him. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is mainly just set up a bunch of Digimon going towards, so like so this one I know where it's going towards. These two I know, these two I know. But like if I want to go a specific route for certain, so like we don't have did we Digivolve into Gankumon at one point? I don't recall. It's been a hot minute since I looked through what I've Digivolved into. I have Digivolved into Gankumon before. Okay, so we're going to Volcanomon. Wait, don't I have a Volcanomon? Or can't I get him pretty easily? I already have the ability to get a Volcanomon. And he can already... Oh, Pile Volcamon. Well, I do love Pile Volc... Oh, he can also go into Bancho Leomon, which I do need with a Dark Dramon to get Chaosmon, and I need a Varaduramon to get Chaosmon, Varaduramon arm. Okay. This is me just doing that so that he... Alright. So, actually, go ahead and name him Gankumon. Gankumon. You know what? We'll just... Because I know what I'm going to do. Alright, I've set up a few different Digimon. And I am going to do this a rather unorthodox way. It's not unorthodox, it's me just going, yeah, I'm just going to go set myself in front of the so it's weird. I don't know if the Penguinmon or the Mud Frigimon give more XP, because the Penguinmon are faster, but the Mud Frigimon are a higher level Digimon, if that makes sense. It's like Mud Frigimon are of the champion level, so they should be more XP, but Penguinmon... Actually, you know what? We're going to go to the Mud Frigimons. Okay. I think we're already set up for Penguinmon, though. Because, okay, let's think about it this way. Penguinmon, which is right here, Penmon, is weak to Metal and Fire, which we have a great Fire type. Mud Frigimon, on the other hand, which is down here in the champions, is weak to Water and Grass. While I do believe we have a great Water and Grass type, we have Grass, Water, great. Beyond that, I'm trying to think of it. Penmon having, honestly, I think Penmon because of the faster. I'm gonna say Penmon because of the faster rates, and because Penmon's.
That one. Preparations complete.
So I am just going to sit down.
Oh yeah. That one. Ready to load.
Yeah, I have these guys basically set up for this.
There. Preparations complete.
Because even Deathslinger does massive amounts of damage.
Much appreciated.
Oh. I'm not having him go into War Greymon anymore. I'm actually going to have him go into Durandamon. So, yeah. And I think I can just, with auto battle on and everything, I think, wow, I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. Okay, so Justimon, one taps Blue Marimon, didn't know that. Oh, okay. Still playing that.
You got it. Ready to load. Here I go.
Alright. So...
There. Preparations complete. Yes. That one. Ready to load. Yes. Much appreciated. Everyone.
Hey, Bergermon. So apparently, okay, so Justimon is a good... Alright, we're gonna ignore these three for a second. I'm actually going to ignore these three in general, because I think the better option is the next spot, because there's, I want to say there's 4 of them that can come at us.
Here we go. Ready to load.
Okay, so yeah.
Here we go. Preparations complete.
If we can stagnate them correctly, And I want to say I can also just put down the controller, let it go, and it'll eventually... Yeah, okay.
Much appreciated. Everyone, here we go. Ready to go. Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to let this run while I get up, use the bathroom, get a drink.
Here we go.
It's not stagnated correctly, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna get up, get a drink, get me some food, and I will be back.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to go. Yes. Here we go. Ready to launch. Yes. Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to go. Here we go. Ready to go. Here I go. Here we go. Preparations complete. Yes. I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to go. Here we go. Ready to go. Here I go. Yes. Here we go. Ready to go. I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to go. Here I go. Yes. Here we go. Ready to Here I go. Oh yeah. Here we go. Ready to launch. Much appreciated. Here we go. Preparations complete. Here we go. Preparations complete. Here we go. Soul Blaster. Oh yeah. Here we go. Ready to go. Yes. I'm sorry. Here we go. Preparations complete. Soul Blaster. Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
Here we go. Preparations
Here I go!
complete.
Death Slinger! Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger!
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to go.
Here I go! Death Slinger! Here you go! Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger!
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger! Here you go! Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
Here we go. Preparations complete.
Here you go! Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
Here we Sorry. go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger!
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger!
Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger!
I'm sorry. Here we go. Preparations
Here I go!
complete.
Death Slinger!
Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger!
Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger!
Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here
Much
we go.
appreciated.
Ready to launch.
Death Slinger!
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger!
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger!
Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger!
Here we
Much
go.
appreciated.
Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we
Sorry.
go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here
Much
we go.
appreciated.
Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here
Much
we go.
appreciated.
Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Here you go! Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger!
Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger!
Yeah.
Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
Here we go. Sorry. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger!
Here we
Much
go.
appreciated.
Here Preparations
I go!
complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Preparations
Ah!
complete. Yeah.
Soul Blaster! Oh yeah!
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger!
Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger!
Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Much
we go.
appreciated.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Preparations complete.
Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated.
Ready to go! Here I go! Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Slinger!
Much appreciated. Ready to launch.
Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to launch.
Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to launch.
Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to launch.
Slinger!
Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Slinger!
Much
Here we go.
appreciated. Preparations complete.
Slinger!
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to go.
Slinger! Yes.
Much
Here we go.
appreciated. Ready to launch.
Slinger!
Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to launch.
Slinger!
Alright, I am back from getting food and a drink. I actually just, I finished my food. So, wow, have they leveled up a few times? Down here. I can't tell if they've leveled up
Much
a few
appreciated.
times. Okay, SP needs to fully recover 6 seconds. Oh wow, Greymon's maxed. Okay. Okay, I was not expecting to come back to a maxed Greymon and a non-maxed Garurumon that can't Digivolve. Okay. Okay, there's Kentarasmon at least. So yeah, there's Kentarasmon. That stupid Lekasmon. This stupid Lekasmon will not boost itself. Okay, finally, it'll go up 8 more levels this time. Honestly, I'm just kind of checking what Digimon can Digivolve at this point. I know I need this Cherubimon, but that needs Int, which is either levels or going and doing training. Same with this thing's attack. Well, no, I could boost its attack pretty easily. I have attack buffers. I have these. Where is Rapidmon? Alright, Henry's Rapidmon is now Mega Gargamon, which is what I wanted. Still not Jumbo Gamemon? Jeez. Oh, Flaremon can go into Apollomon. Cool. So there's that. He needs to be daring. I'm just gonna let him level while I'm working up. Oh, Scorpiomon can go into Pukumon. Okay, so that'll get Pukumon for the thing. Then we go back down to Scorpiomon, so he can go into Volcanusmon. Sharkmon. Neptunemon! Neptunemon, my man! I have you finally. Thank God. Alright, Duramon's going into Durandamon. Right, okay. Is there anybody else that's capped level-wise right now? No? Good, because we're probably going to set this up to do leveling again like this. Here in a second. Yes, I know, I could have gotten Kentara spot here as well. Let me see if I've got a defense and an SPI thing. Okay, so I have a defense one right here. Where is... Huh, where is he? Oh, there's Shajinmon. Defense. SBI. There he is. Oh, he still doesn't have the SPI need. Wow. Okay. Okay, didn't know that. I'm sorry. I thought it said that its max level would go up. I'll wait until it can go back into it, and then I'll throw it back into it. Alright.
Here we go. Ready to go.
So now I'm going to set this back up. And let it run.
Much appreciated. Everyone, here we go. Ready to go.
Yes.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Here I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger!
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger!
Much appreciated. Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go!
complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger!
I'm sorry. Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger! Yes.
we go. Preparations
Here I go.
complete.
Death Slinger.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Preparations complete.
Death Slinger. Here you go. Soul Blaster. Oh yeah.
Here we go. Preparations
Here I go.
complete.
Death Slinger. Yes.
Much appreciated. Here we go. Preparations
Here I go.
complete.
Death Slinger. Yes.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go. Death Slinger. Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger. Yes.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go. Death Slinger. Yes.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Ready to
Here
go.
I go. Death Slinger. Yes.
Here we
Much
go.
appreciated.
Ready to launch.
Death Slinger. Yes.
Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go.
complete.
Death Slinger. Yes.
Much appreciated.
Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger. Yes.
Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go.
complete.
Death Slinger.
Much appreciated.
Here we go. Ready to launch.
Death Slinger. Yes.
Here we go.
Here
Preparations
I go.
complete.
Death Slinger.
Much
Here we go.
appreciated.
Ready to launch.
Much
Here we go.
appreciated.
Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Here
Much
we go.
appreciated.
Ready to launch.
Death Slinger! Yes.
Here we go. Ready to go.
Death Slinger!
Okay. I was kind of just letting it go, and I didn't realize Mako was that low on SP. Okay, let me drag him over here.
Much appreciated.
So we get a full 9-second recovery. This is a good way to get XP, though. This is a good way to just let Digimon naturally gain levels. Oh, hey, Kokomon can finally Digivolve into that final form that I want it to be in. Cherubimon Dark. Or Cherubimon Vice, or whatever it's called. Still not Gankumon, okay. Weregarurumon. Right, I'm gonna need a Weregarurumon to go into Marukimon. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, Gizamon, back into Lanamon so you can go up and down the level 71, up towards level 71. Susanomon's maxed out. I'm annoyed by this. Because in order to do this... Alright. Alright, 33 is their max right now. Alright, 49's the max again. Is there anybody else maxed out on their levels right now? No. You still have some levels to go. You have levels to go. Okay. If I remember correctly, going past the Penmon, there is... Okay, we're just going to... Whoosh.
Here we go. Ready to
Here
launch.
I go! Death Slinger! Yes.
Was not intending to fight another set of them. Okay, so these ones are the easiest ones to dodge. Haha, you missed. You missed it. Actually, that one might be the best slide, I just noticed. Okay, so... This is also where I can just... Because I forgot I can go to the in-between theater up here. And then just use the... Instead of doing time jump, I could just leave. So... We are going to start working towards specific Digimon again. Alright, Volcanomon going into... Oh wow, that Weregarurumon went straight for... Okay, so this Okay, so Metal Garurumon needs friendly... Okay, so, Metal... Garurumon is friendly, and Wargreymon, which is currently not a Wargreymon, needs daring to get Omnimon. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's right here. Scorpiomon. Okay, so Scorpiomon. So Scorpio needs SPI 1820. That's fine. This Metal Greymon, so it can go into Wargreymon faster. Metal Gray needs an attack of 2430. Technically, he could just take a couple levels and go up to it, but I'm... You know, I'm kind of just like, I'll do it quick. Volcanomon. So I can have a... Gankumon needs a defense buff, 1860, and a SPI buff, 1720. Okay. So, yeah, that's setting up for... How many different setup? Is there any other Royal Knights or stuff I've got set ready? Oh, there is the Lekasmon and... Okay, yeah, we need to... We need to work on those two, like, sending them through this. Because... SPI 1000. Okay, so... Because that Lekasmon is, like, holding us back massively. Alright, Digifarm. So... Move Digimon. Volcanomon, move. Put him here. Okay, Lekasmon. And then, what was the other one I needed? Scorpiomon. Also, I should have checked Palomon to see if what he needed as his personality. But my brain also just completely forgot about that. Okay, interactions. So first, Volcanomon. Volcanomon, you need a defense of 1860. I chose the annoying one first. Okay, 1860 defense. He now has a 2k defense. And an SPI of 1720. Alright, so one more training through the SPI track. Alright, 1795, he's done. Alright. Metal Garurumon needs to be friendly. So I need to get him down towards friendly. So we need him down and to the right. Which one? Let's go speed. He went straight to friendly. Okay. Metal Greymon needs two different things. He needs an attack of 2430. First off. Yeah, we're getting his main stat first, and then I'll start working towards his actual, you know. Alright. He got his stat. Now he needs to be daring when he is a... He's zealous right now, so let's use defense. Training is his main thing to get him into... He's in Brave now. Okay, so we need him to go down. Okay, we need... Here we go. Speed. He is now daring, so that works. Lekasmon. Okay, this is a pain in the rear Digimon that needs 1000 SP to go into its next form. Thank you. It's all I wanted from you is to go up to 1000 SP immediately. Scorpiomon, SPI training as well, but it needs to go to 1820, so one more training. Okay. I'm so glad I went around and got 4 million in 18. Okay, that's 1981. Digivolutions. Alrighty. First off, you into Volcanismon. That way I have Volcanismon set. There's my Volcanismon. Awesome. Now, Volcanomon. Genkumon. Done. Metal Greymon. War Greymon. Where's that Metal Garurumon? Because he's the higher of the two, so just... yeah. Omnimon. Done. Oh! You can... I'm sorry, you can mode change to Zwart? Okay. I'm not gonna question that. Go into Cressamon. And Cressamon's gonna be what I need for Lord Nightmon. Of course! Okay. Cressamon, because I'm just gonna go ahead and just speed run this. Cressamon needs a 1670 defense and a 2100 int. Where is that Apollomon that I have? Alright, so Apollomon, in order to do this right, Apollomon needs Daring, while Dianamon needs Enlightened. Wait, is Enlightened what's needed to go into this evolution? I think Enlightened is what it needs to go into this evolution chain. Just make it Enlightened. Don't even worry about the stats. I just noticed it. Oh, basically it's just get them to the... I bet you every single one of these is just get them to what they need to be. Right, I need to actually lock him down. Oh, hey, I can lock them down while they're... Cool. Didn't know I could do that. Okay. Apollomon. So interact with the Digimon on the farm. He is sociable. Oh my god, he is so far from daring. Okay. Let's go for attack bags. He is now in friendly. We're just gonna start changing his personality skill every time he changes it. I never usually change them, but... Okay, one more attack bag, and I should be in daring. Alright. Daring. Done. Now to get this one into Enlightened, which honestly is the easiest thing in the world because it just needs a lot of SP. And yeah, that was a little too easy, but straight into Dianamon. Take this Dianamon. Oh, take this. Yeah, take it from the Apollomon. And there is Grace Novamon. Where's Grace Novamon on my list? Grace Novamon. There we go. That's another one down. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, Yushima. Jumbo Gamemon. Alright. So I've gotten them. Once I get the Chimeramon, Machinedramon needs to do a little fusey with him to be a Millenniummon. Now, am I actually going to leave him as a Millenniummon? Probably not. Actually, I might. So I might want to just put Machinedramon in there and get him to be reckless. Thinking about it, that's honestly what I could just be doing, is gaming the system inside of there just to do. Oh man, that would be easier. Okay, I'll think about that one. Is there any of them that haven't digivolved into their final forms that are back in here? You need attack and defense. Okay, I might run Master Blintmon just so I can see those two forms, because I have no idea what they are. And they're two megas, so I'm curious. Okay, yeah, we'll send Master Blintmon in. Let me so Master Blintmon. I don't think either of these are going to be one of the ones I need. 2250 defense. I don't trust my SPI to not be... Well, actually, I'll trust it. And then 2130 attack. After I de-digivolve them, if they have to... Okay, so... Digifarm. First, we're going to do the defense one, so it said 2250. Move Digimon. I forgot to lock the Grace Novamon. Okay, where did I put Master Blintmon? Master Blintmon, here you are, buddy. Good lord, you're massive in the island. Training. Alright, so you need 2250 in defense. Because I am not even about to try to think about using stats, or to use the stupid personality. You're supposed to use the personality so you don't have to do stat training. And then I just end up doing stat training anyways. Grand Locomon, okay. $2130 in attack, okay. So, Digifarm. I have no idea what this next one is going to be. Move Digimon. Yeah, I can see he's gonna take a minute to do his training for this. Oh, good thing I got so much money. It is, so people are like, okay, the money and the XP thing give you an unfair advantage, but honestly, I'm gonna say this now, they don't. They really, truly do not give you that unfair of an advantage, considering the Digivolution stuff. Considering these trainings give you stat points that do not stay. Alright, so what's this one? Well, I guess Master Blintmon's gone. We knew ye well, because that is Gundramon. And honestly, I have been looking for you, buddy. You have been behind... What other Digimon could Digivolve into you? Orochimon, Gigadramon, and Tankdramon. I'm not surprised by Tankdramon. I'm very surprised Master Blimpmon does. But I now have a Gundramon. Okay. Okay, I still have not gone back and gotten a few Digimon I need to get. So Raremon is through Toyagumon. So we need Toyagumon into Raremon. And then who? Okay. Wow, this is surprising. Who goes into this other? Okay, Crabmon can also go into Raremon. That's fine. But who goes into the other Digimon we're missing? Right now it's looking like there's only one. Okay. Palmon does. There's no way it's only Palmon. There's no way. Okay, Otamamon. Okay, let's try Otamamon. Because Otamamon is usually easier to find. So Platsuka from a Otama. Because I've fought enough Otamamon and all that. I should have an Otamamon, like, yeah, right here. Okay, and then I said I needed a Toyagumon. Oh, there he is. Toyagumon, Raremon. Instant. Oh, and he's got some of the ultis I'm missing. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so Raremon helps. Raremon doesn't help the list, but Raremon helps with some of the other stuff we're missing. So Rare to Drago just needs a 930 int. Rare to BK Numa needs a 900 defense, and rare to EX Tyrannomon, because I know what that is a 1010 SPI. Okay. Alright, and then Otamamon. Okay, so Otamamon does need a little bit. It needs a 550 defense. So let's work on these. And yes, I'm now back to working, instead of just specifically on my list of Digimon that I want, like the Royal Knights, the Seven Deadly Sins, all that, I'm specifically... Okay, so Raremon for the first evolution, which was Draco, needed a 930 int. So let's get him a 930 int. He can Digivolve and then De-Digivolve. So Otamamon needed a 550 defense. Okay, so Club C. Okay, so that's enough right there to go into Platinum Suka. And then Raremon, Dragomon. Then we see if Dragomon has anything. There's Ebamon. But I'm just going to go back into Raremon. Raremon has more stuff that I can go into right now. Alright. Okay, so Platinum Suka. So P-Suka can go into Vademon. which is helpful. So 860 int and a 700 SPI. This helps me get some of my... See, this has helped me get some of my ultis out of the way. Actually, with the advent of getting Raremon and Platinum Sukamon, I should have all of my champions actually maxed out. I'll have to go check them, but Platinum Sukamon, you need int of 860. Okay. Okay, that's his int. Now he needs SPI of 700. And that will help that to go into Vademon. Alright, next you need a defense of 900. Oh, sweet. Done. Alright, there's Vademon, which has Ebamon and something else. Okay, so let me take Vademon, and we'll go into Ebamon at a 2420 int, which he's not that far from, and then Vademon into unknown, because I have no idea what this is. 2500 max HP and 1940 attack. 1940 attack. That pulls him completely out of the attack sphere. That's weird. Okay. Black King Numamon. Back down to Raremon. And then EX Tyrannomon at a 1010 SPI. Alright. Sorry if this seems a bit like numbers. It... Alright, so Vademon, we're going to start with you doing the intelligence. That's not surprising that I got that in one hit. So that'll get us Ebamon. And then Raremon needs to do SPI training. Okay, that's all he needed. Vademon into Ebamon. Ebamon back down to Vademon. Okay. Raremon into EX Tyrannomon. EX Tyrannomon already have all of his ulti, or his finals, so he could just stay as an EX Tyrannomon. Actually, we could just dump a bunch. Well, no, we're not going to dump him into anybody else. Wait, he has a he's a ride digi? Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna go into one of the outer dungeons where I get to use ride digis. The gold. I wanna see. Wait, where are we? We're in it. We're inside with the Digimon inside. Because we saw in the story that EX Tyrannomon can hide its eyes. We are inside with it. Oh my god, that's amazing. It's similar to the, I think it's the Mechanorimon. That is cool. That is cool. Just for that, that gets favorited. Okay. Just for that, it gets faved. Uh, Also, I have realized with the grinding in Ice Cosmic, we have been going about 3 hours, and I am very surprised that we've been going for 3 hours. Alright, so Vademon, I'm not sure what this other Digimon is. It takes a lot of max HP. And a lot of attack. Max HP isn't the issue, because max HP we can do that pretty easy. It's just 1940 attack when it's a Digimon that usually uses... I probably could have went for checking its personality and just went that way, but what's the fun in just using personality when... Look, I understand if we de-digivolve and re-digivolve, we're going to lose these stats, so... It's not like he's going to get to keep the stats. Alright, let's see what you have. What do you have? Oh, this is Avenged Kidmon! Okay, never mind, I'm keeping this. Okay, I have seen that ultimate so many times, and I don't know what it is. But, okay, yeah, I now have an Avenged Kidmon. I wanted Magna Kidmon, so, I mean, that's 2 for 2 I'm gonna need. Good lord, the gun on his back! Good lord. Okay. So, that was a few of those. Let's go back over here, field guide. So, the champions should be finalized. I love that we're at Digimon discovered 446, registered 433. So we're still 13 below on the registered versus wait. Is it counting my fusions as a register or as a... Hold on. Oh. Okay. Like, I can't count Zwart, Omnimon, Examon, or this. But, like, is this getting counted... Because I don't have an Enbarmon, Craniumon. Is this getting counted as a register or a discover? Oh, that's going to be annoying to figure out. But yeah, champions, I should be maxed out now. So we start looking through the ultimates. Mammothmon. Mammothmon. Do I not have a convert for Mammothmon? No shot. Also, I had a convert for Dragomon. I don't know why I didn't use it. But we don't have one. I love that we have Marsmon down here. And Minervamon, Callusmon. We have all these very strong Digimon at like 5%. Okay, where is Mammothmon? He should be closer to like the 90s because of how many times we've fought this thing. Where is it? 60%, really? I feel like that should be high. Okay. Well, there's only one in the ice area. That is the problem. Okay, let's go for looking at this from a logical standpoint of pulling up the champions and seeing where we're missing champions at. Or where we're missing ultimates from. So... Okay, so Sorcerymon. Sorcerymon... Sorcerymon has 2 different ones. Let me see if I've got any of these rookies first. Kamemon, Kudamon, and Lunamon. Convert. Kamemon, Lunamon, and Kudamon are the 3. We don't... Okay. Is there potential... Okay, there's got to be a potential cross that we could do. Okay, let's think about this. So Sorcerymon comes from that. Okay, that's an issue. Kamimon can come from Bukamon. Okay, Bukamon. What are Bukamon's other evolutions as a just in case? Crabmon. I know I've got a Crabmon. Crabmon. Okay, so use Crabmon to go down to Bukamon. Bukamon up to Kamimon. Kamimon into Sorcerer. Son of a gun! Alright, let's go grab 640 int on Kamimon to put him into Sorcerymon. And then we can start looking at Sorcerymon into... And I have already forgotten how... I just said it and I've already forgotten how much int he needs. I think it was 640. I'm gonna hope it was 640. Oh, it was. Perfect. Okay, so Sorcerymon can already go into Piximon. Perfect. Okay. We could do Piximon into V... That could be a way to get Venusmon. And I do want that. Unfortunately, I also see Wisemon, which is a 1650 int, and I know the next form after Wisemon, because he's sitting over there at the bar. And I know I haven't gotten him yet. And I love the ancient Digimon, so that might be... Oh, that... It's so annoying, because I... Okay, so we need 1650 in int. Just to get into Wisemon first. Oh. Okay, do I have Piximon? I don't think I have Piximon in the thing. In the convert. Do I? No, I don't. Oh, oh, that's annoying. Okay, Wisemon. You've got to be kidding me. Wisemon's also how you get to Creepymon? Okay. Wow. Okay, so Wise into Ancient Wise. 3100 int. And 2090 SPI. I could also do Wise into Creepy. So that I can find out how to get a Creepymon later. 1970 attack. Alright, let's do that one. I know before I was doing like multiple Digimon at once, but well, I don't think EX Tyrannomon helps me with anything right now. Alright, I wanted to see what his attack was before I started the attack training. It's gonna take a minute. The book nerd. Man, this guy is a book nerd of a Digimon. Look, I love books. as much as the next guy. But good lord. Okay, one more attack buff. And I can put him into Creepymon so I can see what other Digimon Digivolve into Creepymon. That is all this is for. What other Digimon? I completely forgot about my Otismon is actually going to be an easy one to get. My Otismon should be an easy one to convert because of Impmon, Devimon. There's so many Digimon that go down that line that it's not even funny. Like, I'll grab this Dracmon. Because I guarantee you this Dracmon can go into St. Loopmon. Oh, wait, what? Okay, go back down to Sumamon. He doesn't go, okay, wait a minute. Okay, Pagumon, yeah, Pagumon. Devimon. Devimon. Okay, we need a 950 to get Devimon into Myotismon. Myotis is a 950 int. Okay, move Digimon. That was the quickest. That was some of the quickest trainings. Alright, he needs a 3100 and a 2090 in SPI. So we're gonna... Well, we have the 2090 now, so... Am I surprised? Not in the slightest. Am I surprised it took 3 trainings of int? Yes, actually. And there is Ancient Wisemon, which only could come from Wisemon. Who would have guessed? Now, before Myotismon is going to go into Creepymon, which is going to get us one of the 7 Sin Digimon, I wanted to go into Mallow Myotismon, because that's got to be Mallow, right? They put Mallow in the game, right? So Myotismon into what I'm assuming is Mallow is 2140 attack and 2770 int, and then putting him into Creepymon, which I do want so that I have it, is 1970 attack. Wow, it is actively easier to put a Digimon into Creepymon than Mallow Myotismon. That is... I should say I'm less shocked than I am, but I'm not really. I'm shocked, but I'm also not shocked, because if that truly is Mallow Myotismon like I'm thinking it is, Mallow Myotismon was an endgame boss for a season. And that makes sense that you would make the endgame boss of a season, because Creepymon was also in said season. and that was me accidentally straight into HP buffing. Um, it makes sense at that point that if a Digimon is like Demon slash Creepymon, still hate that they call him Creepymon. Wish they had just kept the name Demon. Okay, so I was right. It is Mallow, my Otismon. Mallow was at the end of the season, whereas Demon slash Creepymon showed up. He showed up. He showed up like partway in. Okay, so now we just got to get him back up to 1970 attack and 1900 int, and we will be able to. Well, the attack was pretty easy, and the int was easy. And back into Creepymon. So, now we have Creepymon, another one of the 7 deadly Digimon. Not bad. Okay, so back to what I was doing, which was figuring out what champions are missing Digivolutions on, so that we can. Okay, Dobermon has this stupid thing. Gazimon can go into Dobermon. Perfect, because I know I have a Gazimon convert. Convert. I keep going convert. Wait, do I not have Gazimon anymore? Where's Gazimon? I swore I had a Gazimon. Okay, there he is. Oh, I thought I was going insane. Okay, Dobermon. Okay, so Dobermon to this unknown Digimon, because I have no idea what this Digimon is. So Dobermon to question marks is a 920 defense and an 870 SPI. Okay. I would be working towards more Digimon, but I'm also, like I said, I'm trying to finish out the field guide, and I do want to get certain Digimon, but at the same time, I want to finish out the field guide first. Okay, so it needs a 920 defense, so 2 stacks of training. Who's a good Dobermon? Who's a good Dobermon? You are. Look, Dobermon, I love dogs. So, Dobermon, while it wouldn't be my main partner or even my secondary partner, I would take a Dobermon as my tertiary partner in a heartbeat. Like I said, love dogs. Okay, what is this thing? Mummymon! Oh! And now that makes sense that that's on Pharaohmon and Avenged Kidmon. Wow, okay, that was Mummymon. That made no sense to me. But now we've got Mummymon. I mean, I could make a Pharaohmon, but I don't really want one. Oh, man. Okay, we had gotten down to Dobermon. Now Mistymon I do want. Wait. Mistymon has... Mistymon is an evolution we're missing. Alright, we're gonna see if we've got a Mojiamon in the convert. Mojiamon. We do not. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so like the problem I see with a lot of these Digimon is we're starting to lose our conversion stages, and I don't like. I can work through them. I just gotta know what other Digimon, I guess, are connected. So since Mojiamon goes into we're probably gonna go through Gomamon to Mojiamon because he's got Mammothmon too. Okay. There he is. Bukamon. Bukamon up to Gomamon. Gomamon up to Mojiamon. Mojiamon. Okay, so Mojiamon. Okay, so Mojiamon into Mammothmon is gonna take 820 attack. And then when it comes back down to Mojiamon and going into Mistymon, because yeah, we're gonna need Mistymon, 900 int and 890 SPI. I forgot that Mistymon helps with some stuff. So yeah, we're going towards Mistymon again. Alright, so first we'll do the attack-based one, because it's Mammothmon, and getting Mammothmon out the way first. Yeah, especially because both of Mammothmon's final evolutions we already have, Vikemon and Skull Mammothmon. Alright, so now we can put him into Mistymon without any issues. Yeah, as I'm going through, I am every time I find even remotely something. Alright, he's gonna need the SPI, so I'll go ahead and just stop at SPI. Because it's the tea room training. Okay, and then the classroom training is the int. So that'll put him into Mistymon now. Okay, so Mistymon has two things I want to see. One that's a question mark, because I don't think I know what that is. It's not one of the 7 deadlies. It's not Magna Kidmon. It shouldn't be any of the Olympus. And yes, I know I need to run up another Agiomon. It shouldn't be any of the Royal Knights. I was just thinking about that. I was like, could it be one of the Royal Knights? But no, it shouldn't be. Alright, we're going to see what he goes into. 1790 SPI. And then as a just in case, because that is... Well, we know one of the Royal Knights he goes into. Dynasmon, which is a 1940 attack. And a 1660 in speed. Alright. Probably after we finish Mistymon, I will call it for the night. Voluntary accusation. That is a bannable offense message. Didn't notice it until just now. Thank you for... You're also listed as a possible ban evader. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for messaging in a way that guarantees you get banned again. Never come back. Thank you for your time. Alright, so first we're going to go into this unknown Digimon. So first off, we need a lot of int. So 2050 int. So that's 2... Alright, so that's all the int. So now we need 1790 in SPI. So that should be after that training. But it shouldn't be any of the Royal Knights to my knowledge. Because I swore I fought all of them at least once. What is this? Never mind, he's not getting Dynasmon. We are going to have to get another. Because this is Medieval Gallantmon. And I was actually looking for him. Okay, we're just going to convert this Frigimon. Because I do believe this Frigimon can help us. Where is that Frigimon? Yep. Gomamon. Gomamon into Mogiamon. This Mogiamon can go back into a Mistymon, and so 900 and an 890. Again. Okay, if it wasn't for the fact it was a Medieval Gallantmon, I would have de-digivolved it and just went into Dynasmon that way. But it decided to be Medieval Gallantmon, and Medieval Gallantmon was one of the Digimon I was looking for. Because I had seen him in the trailers. And I wanted him. Honestly, I wanted him during the main course of the game, but I could never figure it out. Now that I actually know that, honestly, if I had to do a second playthrough, I mean, I could wait until I got something else to de-digivolve to go back into Apollomon. But I would probably pick Gomamon as my starter, go into Mogiamon, Mistymon. Actually, I do think that should be the line, because Medieval Gallantmon is just cool. For the end of... when they put it into a manga, it should be Gomamon to Mogiamon to Mistymon into Medieval Gallantmon. Just because that would be amazing. Yeah. Also, thought about this a bunch. So, Gallantmon, which is a Season 3 partner Digimon, has medieval form. And it has a dark form. Sakuyamon, who is a Season 3 partner Digi, has a dark form, aka Kuzuhumon, and has a alternative form, Miko mode. Why does Henry's Mega Gargamon not have an alternative mode? It has a dark, because it has Black Mega Gargamon, which is similar in vein to like Kuzuhumon and Chaos Gallantmon, where it's just like a you might as well just call it a palette swap on it. It's not really doing anything too much different. So the question then becomes, why hasn't Mega Gargamon gotten an alternative form? Alright, and there is another one of the Royal Knights, Dynasmon. So of the Royal Knights, the only ones we're missing now are Lord Nightmon, and we're missing Lord Nightmon and Leopardmon. Of the 7 deadly Digimon, we're missing... We need to get another Lilithmon. We looked into Lilithmon, but we did not keep a Lilithmon. So we need to get Lilithmon, Leviamon, and Barbamon. Of the Olympus Digimon, we're missing Mervamon, because yeah, I know she's in the game, so a Jupitermon, which, like I said, if I didn't want to keep this Aegiacusmon dark, I would just de-digivolve it back to Aegiomon up into one of the Aegiacusmons that could go to Jupitermon and then just go on to Jupitermon. We need a Venusmon. We need Marukimon. We need Bacchusmon in his special mode. We need Junomon. Actually, Jupitermon should be Wrath mode, because we should be able to get Wrath mode. Chronomon, Holy mode, Magna Kidmon. And then that will be all of the Digimon I specifically want. And we'll just have to get the field guide finished out, which, let's look at the field guide real quick. What are we at? 450 discovered, 451 registered. So there are these two. I'm wondering what this one between the bonds are. It's weird. Also, it's weird that all the burst modes are not together. Like, Mirage Galgamon and Rosemon are together, and Ravemon's right beside them, but Shine Greymon's all the way over here. He should be over here with the burst modes. I don't understand that. Like, you put the 2 golden armors together. Also, why are all the, like... I would put the Olympus Digimon together for their megas, except Grace Novamon, and the Leviamon and Lilithmon, the 7 deadlies together. And most of the Royal Knights should be together too, for their main evolutions. But I am crazy. I've said I'm crazy, so let's see. They said there's 450 plus. Okay, so let's look at the ultimates. We'll look through the champions and see if there's any champions still missing evolutions. And that basically will show us if there's anything missing still. Of course, Pandamon. Why would I not be surprised it's Pandamon? Okay, Pandamon. Is Pandamon seriously the only... Wait, is Pandamon the only ultimate I'm missing from being finished with ultimates? Oh, that'd be some cruel joke. Nope, Digitamamon. Okay, that's 2. That's 2. Pandamon and Digitamamon. We're still scrolling though. I haven't seen any more though. Okay, so I was right in saying that every Aegismon except Dark can go into Jupitermon. Grapleomon still has a ultimate? What? Bancho Leomon, Saber Leomon, Marsmon. Heavy Leomon? Could Heavy Leomon be in the game? Maybe. Okay, so Waymon could go into Leviamon. That's not that hard actually. Like I said, I still probably need to grab another Weregurumon to go to Marukimon. Chimeramon into Millenniumon. Cressamon goes into Lord Knight, so there's a few that go into... Oh, there's also just Nightmon. Okay. But anyways, that is where we will call it. So we are going to raid out. So Twitch side, don't go anywhere. But thank you everyone so much for watching. I will be back again tomorrow night. I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming yet. Have a few ideas, but I might do some repo. I don't know. But anyways, thank you again for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to send you off to Miss Zombie Pandemic. She's live right now playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So have a good time with her. And take care until tomorrow. Bye, everybody.